They falling. As the title say, making beats. I actually just finished the beat. I didn't go live for it. And I'm on the stock market right now. Looking at some stuff I'm gonna pick up. And I wonder if anybody gonna get in this one. Okay. So I'm gonna buy some more Apple stock. Make sure this is straight. Hopefully y'all have a wonderful day. Nobody in here right now. 200. 139. So no, that's not. Not to do that. What's up? I don't know who in here, but yeah, as the title says, I'm just up here looking at some stocks at the moment. But I was making beats. Hey, what's up? Let me see. J. Henry Beats. Get this real quick. Is anybody in the stock market that's in here? At least it says only one person in here, so I don't know if it's really only one person in here. Sometimes it says 0. Then I start getting comments. But yeah, I just wanted to get this stuff real quick. You know, I'm about to get back to making beats. I gotta go somewhere in like 20 minutes. So that's gonna put me on the time limit to make a beat in 20 minutes. But I could do that. I'm about to turn this way so y'all can see what I'm doing. How did I get started into the stock market? I mean, what do you mean by got started? Like, I got started all by just being on YouTube and hearing people like Dr. Boyce Watkins talk about investing in the market and how you can make your money grow. And it's better than sitting in a bank account. Like, if you had the spare money to spend, like, you don't really have to even spend that much because there's some stocks out there that's not that expensive. Nike, for example, you can buy a share of Nike for $60. You're not going to get rich off of having one share, though. But dang, this thing keep falling. Let me move this back here. Move this candle out the way. Hopefully that keeps it steady. All right, that seems like it's keeping it steady. But yeah, you're not going to get rich off of one stock. But when you have, let me see how, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get this to stay up. All right. But when you buy multiple shares and different things, you make money, you lose money at the same time. But overall, you should be making money over time. So that's my goal, is just to make like a retirement type thing or something where I could leave something to my kids and my family, you know. But I just got started in it by simply had some money to spend. It's like I would buy video games and all that stuff. I'm not a person that buys shoes, but if I bought shoes, I'd skip buying shoes for like a month or two and then just invested. Like, they have the Robinhood app, which I would recommend just to get started because there's no fees for it or commissions. It's just you go right into it and you just trade. I love it. I had 2 portfolios. I had one with Robinhood and one with Ameritrade, and I use my Robinhood one for more so just playing around with while I learn, or like day trading and all that. Hey, what's up, Pablo? V Pablo. So it's just a learning thing. It's just playing with it. I played a simulator for about 4 months on a website called Investopedia, and I was up there. I made a lot of money on the actual game. Like, they give you $10,000 of fake money and you just play with it. And I made a decent amount of money on it. So I said, well, I spent 4 months doing this. I might as well have gotten to it because the prices went up in real life. Like, the simulator goes with real life. So had I started when I started the simulator, I'd have been good because when I actually jumped into it, a lot of the stuff was higher. So it's all about just taking some time learning, reading up on stuff, and just realize it's a gamble. Like, that's why I don't tell people what I invest in, because I don't want people to follow what I do. Like, I just say invest in stuff that you believe in. Like, here's one that I invest in. Like, I'll give you this one. Like Apple. I don't see Apple falling off anytime soon. So I just invested in Apple. I got do I have 2 shares in Apple? I don't know how many shares. I think I got 1 or 2, but there's some other companies out there that's not as big as Apple, but they're doing big things and they're on the path of growth. When you look at their growth charts, it's going like this. So I hopped on some of those while they were low, and I think I bought 7 shares in one company when it was at probably around $50 a share, and I believe today it's at 64, 65 or something like that. And then I got that just off of reading an article about it, and I said I do know about this company, and I'll spend my money with it, and a lot of people use it, so it's going to grow over time, especially as people are going into that trend of running your own business and all that. So it's just you gotta, but if it all falls, like let's say it goes up to $70 and then it drops down to $55, I could let it all go and then still make a profit. I can let it go to $51 and make a profit, or $50.50 and still have a profit from versus leaving it sitting in a bank account. I mean, you could pull the money at any time. You just gotta sell your shares. So there's stuff like that. It's fun though. To me, it's fun. I wake up every morning. I be spending my first few hours on the stock market. Hope y'all having a good day. Let me see. I didn't even read your comment. I need to get with the stock market. I always wanted to learn it back in high school. They should have taught us that in high school. Honestly, that's how I feel. I wish I did learn about the market. I learned about it just a little bit. It wasn't nothing serious, and that was the last I heard of it. So you think that's probably like 12th grade, 7 years ago. What's up? High flow. My only advice would be make sure you can afford to lose it if you could. You know what I'm saying? Like don't go put your whole life savings into a stock, because from there it'll just it might fall apart. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to risk that. Do you have any recommendations on how I can get started, like websites, books, any videos on YouTube? You have like I learned using Investopedia, and let me see the name of the guy's channel that I use on YouTube. Now I use his channel because I'm learning from it. I don't go based off of all his decisions. Like if this is what he does, I do this. Like no, I just watch and learn. Like he says, do this, I'll try that. Yeah, diversifying is the key. I'm invested in a lot of different companies. I'm trying to find the guy's channel. He be posting all the time. And this will be the time that I can't find it. Wow, okay. I look at somebody's page called Robinhood Portfolio, and he teaches techniques and all that stuff that he uses, and you just study different videos. That's just one channel that I subscribe to. I probably have about 7 of them about the stock market that I subscribe to, and watch the videos every day. And you can just type in stuff and try and learn it. But Investopedia is a great resource. I'll always recommend them because that's how I learned everything. Like when I had questions, there's even apps on the iPhone. I don't know about Android, but you just type in stock market and you'll get games. Like I have my little sister playing a simulator. She 12 years old, or she will be 12. So I have her sitting there playing it, and she's getting the hang of it. And I'm trying to think, they have stuff like where there's an app out there. It's just called Invest, I believe, and it teaches you all the terms and everything. It'll read it to you if you don't feel like reading the long definitions of stuff and the not articles, but like it's like a book, but it's on your phone and it'll read it to you. So that's something I did. I used to listen to that while I was going to sleep, honestly. And then would just wake up, get back where I left off, and kept studying it. So I learned all the terms. And then look up the Black Market Exchange. I believe let me get the website for y'all so y'all can actually know real quick. Go to the BMEX.com, and and they break down a lot of stuff into like hip hop terms, because that helps. Other than because a lot of stuff be big terms, but they'll show you different things, and there's podcasts and stuff like that out there that you can learn from. Let me see. But yes, diversifying is key. Yeah, anybody can hop into the stock market. You just gotta apply, like find you a broker, and then just with the broker is an online thing, or you can go in person if you want. But I do the online stuff. You just do what you believe in and diversify. I went and listened to the Try Me track. Yeah, Dave's murdered that. She put mad sauce on it. That's crazy that you didn't even hear that track. I want to say that you're a big inspiration to me. I watch every single one of your videos. Sometimes I stay up longer just to wait for you to upload a video. Yeah, I appreciate that, for real. I appreciate that. The background sound, I was starting to beat, and then I actually just started talking to y'all. Before I gotta leave, so I'm trying to make. Do I have 12 minutes? Got a little bit around 12 minutes. I'm trying to see what I can come up with in that time. I already made a beat, but jumping on another one. Directly to the company is hard. Direct to the company itself, but that's too hard to do. I'm confused. Or you mean without going through a broker? I'm assuming. I'm in Michigan. Hey, what's up, Luann or Luana? I don't know why I keep getting the name mixed up. I'm good. I hope everything is well with you. Yeah, I tend not to listen to much music. That's probably good. I don't know. I feel you on that. I listen to a lot of podcasts and beats and maybe different albums here and there, but I don't listen to everything. So Luan is right. I'm using Machine. I'll show you real quick. Hey, I appreciate you subbing. How did you even find me? I thought only people that's subscribe to me see this stuff. That's cool. Yeah, I'm using Machine right now. As you see, all this stuff. It has its own DAW. The only thing is you can't record. I mean, you can record vocals into it, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it just yet. I think they're updating that though. But yeah, I make all my beats in Machine, and I just mix them and stuff in Logic. strings. It's some type of art, but I don't know why it's not. Maybe because I'm in the higher octave. I don't know, but let me see. That's crazy, man. How you people can find me. I appreciate you subscribing though, man. For real, for real. I'm doing well in the stock market. In the past week, I posted on my Instagram, I made 4% off of my initial investment. So if everything go well, I'm just picking companies that I believe in and just watching the trends on how they're growing and stuff. I just put money with it. I mean, if I take the loss, or if I take too much of a loss, I'll break out of it before I lose money. What I'll do is if everything's on a downward trend, like just going down, and like let's say if I bought something here and it's going like this, I'll buy it at this. I'll sell it at this point, and then if it goes down even more, I will then buy more if I believe it's gonna come back up. That's my thing though. I'm not a professional, so don't take my advice because I could be doing the wrong thing. But this is fun to me. On one of my portfolios, it's at 4%, but I'm not sure because I only been doing it. I don't even think it's been a whole month yet of me being in the stock market, but I've made money. But with Ameritrade, it's just they don't have the graph that shows me how much I've made over time, which I don't like. But I mean, it is what it is. But Robinhood shows you how much you made over time, but all my stuff is in the green. So y'all go look at my average prices. Like I was talking about Apple earlier, so I will. If I'm still logged in, because I don't want to have to re-log in. Go to my positions. Like, okay, here's a good example. I bought Apple at $131.30, and today it's at $1 and what am I talking about? $136.43. So I made over $5 on that one stock, and I bought that last week. I have a few shares in another company that I bought at $60.69. It's at $61.77. So I made some change off of that. When you multiply it by 2, I made some more. Netflix, you know, just it's fun though. Yeah, I've heard about Stash. I actually have Stash on my phone. I just never used it. But I use Robinhood to buy stocks and Ameritrade. Robinhood is an app on your phone. You can invest in all the stuff with no commission. And it shows you articles, earnings, all that stuff. They pay dividends, all that stuff. So it's a good app to get into. I'm trying to finish this before I go real quick because I actually like it. Different, but it's simple. It gives somebody space if they wanted to get on it. That's the thing that I'm on now. I don't like overdoing my beats. I like to leave some type of space. Make sure my bass. See, one thing that people don't know, I'll show you this. People don't go through Nexus like this. And it's like, they had this little modulator thing or modulation stuff, and you just go through here. Like sometimes your bass is overloaded. Sometimes like it clashes with itself. Like you get a lot of distortion and stuff if you hear it. So you just take this and then it'll glide up to it automatically. So that way you're not getting all that distortion from it playing like that. You know, because what I used to have to do is I would have to go in and make sure none of these were overlapping. So yeah, as you see, I don't have that issue right now because I learned that in Nexus. But I think I'm gonna do some Nexus videos about how to make your own, not make your own sounds, but how to tweak what they give you to start with and then save it as your own. So that way you, like, if you love a sound, you can just have it ready. I think I'm gonna do that. Set this back here. And I'm gonna check the comments in 1 second. I don't want nobody to think I'm not gonna look at them if anybody said anything. Just want to do this real quick, and then I'll do that. Man, these live streams are crazy though. I love these things. So this beat's done. Dang it, I'm just in time. Let me see what I want to call this. I'll be naming all my beats. Like, something just popped in my head that said Believe, so I decided to call it Believe. But yeah, I'm about to go out with a few of my family members. Probably take some photos where we go, and I might go on live on there, just see what's going on with y'all, because it's actually fun to me. I enjoy going live. Why I say rotate my device. Okay, yeah, getting into the stocks is fun, man. Pharmaceuticals are the wave on the stock market. Yeah, I've invested in a few pharmaceutical companies. I was just looking at investing in stocks last night, looking at marijuana companies. Yeah, I got a few shares in a few companies that's working with marijuana for medication and stuff like that. Total position value up 300. I don't understand that. I guess that's, yeah, see, I like how Robinhood keeps it simple where you can just go and see how much money you made. But, hey, I'm not going to complain. No, it's still growing. I'm sure maybe they'll send out, when the statements are ready for the month, I'll be able to look back and see, but I'll figure it out. But I just want to say thank you all for tuning in. I'm about to get off of here so I can get ready to go. Just want to make a quick video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate all of you that tuned in and subscribed to me and comment and all that. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll probably be back on a little bit later. So have a good one.